What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? What up, Zach? What up, Easy? Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate everyone, as always.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, 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 what's up?
All right. So today is Tuesday, May 10th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. Oh, I should start saying now. I gotta start getting used to this. My name is Ty, financial advisor and founder of Hyperion Wealth Management. Welcome to my channel. Alright, guys. So my apologies for getting started a little late here today. I had to get prepared for the show. It took a lot longer than I expected because there's a lot of earnings stuff we're going to go over now. We're going to go over today. So a lot of information I had to get here and didn't think it would take this long. So my apologies about getting started late here. But yeah, guys, hope you guys made some fat tindies today. I saw you guys were really active on Discord. Nice to see the community. You know, chatting, staying active. And yeah, guys, we got a lot to get through today. Should be a pretty long show. Well, hopefully not too long, but should be longer than usual. So yesterday was a really short show, and today we got a lot to talk about. And yeah, today we're doing the show from Tendy-town. That's because all the major indexes are in the green here. I think they were up more earlier. Oh, actually, the Dow Jones is in the red. And we'll go with Tendy-town anyway. I thought it was in the green. Apparently not. So, yeah, crazy day. Everything was in the red. SPY, NASDAQ came up later in the day, so really can't complain about that. But hey, a lot better than yesterday, right? Yesterday was a bloodbath. Today, nice recovery here. Alright, so like I said, should be pretty long show today. We'll see. But as always, we'll get to our daily stock and crypto reviews. And we have quite a few articles today. We got 6 articles. Well, 7, but really 6 plus an article about SoFi. So we're going to get to Terra Luna, which was a big story yesterday. Janet Yellen, MicroStrategy, FTX, Joe Biden, and Elon Musk. Got news on all of those topics. And today for the analysis, we're going to do SoFi. That was big today. SoFi released earnings early and was going good. Actually recovered here, but we'll get to that. We're going to do Upstart, which was big yesterday, but still trending today. And Ethereum, which wasn't as big, but that had some pretty good price action. Still a retail favorite, so we'll get to that as well. I was going to do Mullen, because that also had 4,000 mentions and some pretty big price action. But you know what? I think we're not going to do Mullen today. I'll do it after the show. I'll do Mullen after the show. Not going to waste too much time doing it here on the show. So a lot to get to today. We're going to do 3 TAs plus 1 after the show. So bonus content for you guys. And we have quite a few Yolos as well. A lot of memes, some gain corn, and some lost corn. So, yeah, a lot of stuff to get to today, guys. A lot of articles, a lot of TA, and a lot of Yolos. So, should be a pretty long show. Brace yourself, guys. A lot of content today. Go Reloaded. Well, I got a meme about that later. Yeah, when you see green here, you really... kind of hard to believe it, you know. It's like, is it Jay Powell pump faking us again? I don't really believe it. I got to see some consecutive green days, some big pumps to believe it. So I'm not complaining, but you know, I feel like this gives us a little hope, and it's gonna go down a lot more. What up, Punk Skater?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, 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 what's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Made some 50% on Rivian puts. It's going to keep going down. Plus, they have earnings on Wednesday. Trash. All right, congrats to you, dude. Fat attendees. Awesome. And yeah, I believe Rivian, their lockup, their share expiry, their share lockup expired yesterday. So a lot of people are dumping there, and yeah, they're gonna have earnings which probably won't be so good. So, what's your plan? Did you cash yet, or are you planning to cash soon? Just don't get too greedy, dude. But congrats so far, and good luck to you. TDD and CoinGo. TDD. We'll get to that in a second. Let me just we'll just finish up with the intro scene here, and we'll take a look at some of these stocks on the next scene. All right, guys. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. All right. Cool. So let's look at TDD. It's not working here. But Coinbase, look at Coinbase. All right, so Coinbase had earnings. Wow, so it went down 12.6% already today and going down even more here in the aftermarket. This is really bad. Yep, go for Coinbase. Did the earnings come out? I don't know what the actual numbers are just yet, but this is really going down a lot here. It's down to 65 now. This is really bad. RIP Coinbase. RIP Coinbase. Yes, I remember when this first IPO'd, like almost a year ago? More than a year ago. But I remember when this first IPO'd. Yeah, about 13 months ago. And everyone was so hyped for it. Yeah, Coinbase, we're going to buy the IPO to the moon, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you guys should hold off. You guys know how I feel about IPOs. And, immediately sold off. Made a little bit of recovery. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
So crypto's going down in general, which, is a big part of this. But, yeah, this is pretty bad. Everyone's like, buy Coinbase, buy Coinbase. Nope, not me. So this is pretty bad. RSI's at 22 already, and it's going to be even worse tomorrow. It's at 30. It's at 63 now. Holy crap. So maybe I'll have to make some extra content about this as well. I don't know. We'll see where it ends up on StockTwits. This is pretty bad. Got a lot of work to do tonight. But, hope you guys enjoy that. When bull rally? I don't know. Whenever Jay Powell wants it to rally. Whenever Jay Powell says F your puts. IPO 300? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, over 300. So, mega go on this stock. Alright, let's get to the watch list here. And here comes our first sovereign of the day. Gonna talk over it. My apologies, guys. Oh, here we go. Here's the earnings. So revenue was 1.16 billion. Missed the estimate of 1.47 billion. Not sure what the earnings were. And it says subscriptions going down, too. trading volume and subscriptions going down. Missed on revenue. Not sure what the EPS was, but looks like bad earnings and bad guidance, bad news. Yeah, really bad for Coinbase. All right, so maybe we'll do some extra content on Coinbase later or tomorrow. All right, so the Dow Jones down 0.26%. NASDAQ up 1.3%. Nice recovery there. And the S&P 500 up 0.25%. So, slightly bullish day, especially for the NASDAQ. NASDAQ did really good. But, hey, better than nothing. Way better than yesterday. Give that some applause. The VIX is down 5%. VIX is at down 1.76 points, down to 33 now. So, still pretty bad, but heading in the right direction. Anything over 20 VIX is not good. Anything over 30 VIX is really bad. And we're pushing 40 almost before, so we're heading in the right direction, but it's still really bad. Here we go. Coinbase EPS, $1.98. What was the estimate? I don't know what the estimate was, but it says $1.98 was the EPS, and they missed on revenue. So we'll keep an eye on Coinbase. Going back up now. All right, let's get to the watch list here. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but on the green side, Fubo, 15%. Wonder why. That's a meme stock. That was up to like 20-something during Meme Mania. Now it's down to 3. So, but nice day there. Centro is going up 8%. Still at 160. DoorDash, 6.78%. Very nice. Oxygen, 6.5%. Nvidia, 3.8%. Chipotle, 3.5%. DraftKings, 3.37%. MicroStrategy, 2.95%. Crypto's going back up today. AMD, 2.74%. Netflix, 2.63%. Uber, 2.69%. Intel, 2.18%. Microsoft, 1.86%. Pfizer, 1.75%. Google, 1.67%. Tesla, 1.64%. Apple, 1.61%. Looks like the Chinese EVs are doing good. Facebook, 0.73%. Looks like oil doing pretty good today. Chevron, BP are up. Exxon. Amazon's up a little bit. Travel stocks are up. So yeah. Looks like for the most part, tech is definitely leading the way today. Definitely holding the market up. Tech doing really well. A few select growth meme stocks. Oil, travel. But definitely tech is the big winner today. ARK going down with it. 6th biggest holding. It's going all the way down to 5 lol. What's ARK at now? Oh, what's going down to 5? Yeah, ARK is at 41. That's pretty bad. And so, while SARK is at an all-time high. AMC is just done, I guess. I wouldn't call it done, but it's done until the next pop. Give it a couple of months, it'll pop again. It'll go up 100% in a couple months, and these meme stocks are the same thing. Pump and dump and pump and dump. Pump, give it a few months, dump. Pump, give it a few months, dump. So they pump like 2 to 3 times a year, I would say. So the last one was in March here. So give it a couple of months, it should pop again at some point. But yeah, AMC is not doing too good. Honorable mention AMC. Oh, this had a lot of I think they had earnings, right, or something like that. Yeah, they did. But didn't move too much. So not gonna do AMC, but honorable mention there. All right, on the red side here, To XCLA, biggest loser. Coinbase 12.6%, which now it's down to 60, going back down to 63. So keep an eye on this. I may have to do extra content on this later. We'll see. But SoFi, which we'll discuss first today, 12% there. Mullen, which I was going to do fourth today, but we're not going to do Mullen. I'll just do it after the show. But 11.8% there. Bad day for Mullen. Affirm keeps on going down, 11.66%. Ethereum, which we'll do third today, 10.78%. So it looks like small cap oil is going down. HUSA, IMPP. Peloton, 8.7%. That's down to $12.90 now. And I think, Zach, you were in Peloton, right? I think I read on Discord you were playing Peloton today, so congrats to you. I think you made a small gain. Bed Bath & Beyond, 7.84%. INDO down. Roblox down 5.77%. AMC, honorable mention, 5.43%. GME, 5.35%. BBIG, 5.17%. So I thought BBIG was going to pop. I thought it was going to keep running for the next 2 weeks, but apparently not. And I wonder how much Krypton is going to be worth. Watch it be worth, like, not even that much. Like a couple cents. I don't know. BBIG pretty disappointing. I thought it'd do better than that. Yeah, CEI, Roku, Wish, Pinterest, Virgin Galactic, DWAC, Etsy, Moderna, Sundial, MMAT, Meme Index down 2.44%. Robinhood, Marathon, Palantir, Tilray, Target. Target went down quite a bit, 2.27%. So did JP Morgan, 2.44%. Starbucks, 2.22%. That's pretty bad. Bumble, Snapchat, Wells Fargo. Looks like financials not doing so great today. Yeah, Bank of America, Clover, Nike 1.55%, Twitter 1.46%. Which we got an article about coming up here. eBay down. Yeah, Morgan Stanley, Ally. So financials not doing so good today. Neo is down, interesting, because the other Chinese TVs were up. MasterCard, McDonald's, TD, Alibaba. Looks like car companies down. Honda, Toyota, GM, Ford. So, you know, honestly, a pretty uneventful day today. Pretty standard day. Slightly bullish. But better than nothing. I'll take it. Especially after yesterday. So, yeah. Looks like on the red side, financials not doing so good. And some other value stocks. And on the green side, looks like tech really leading the way. Tech did quite well today. But yeah, nothing too crazy going on today. Slightly bullish. Go of the day. Upstart. Wait, yeah, we'll get to that. Wasn't that yesterday? Well, yesterday and today. But yeah, we'll do Upstart second today. Major go. Alright. Let's get on the crypto, guys. Neo is done too, I guess. Yeah, it'll have its day again too. But, you know, China plus. Now we're getting into, now the US is going down. Not good for Neo. This is. There is the gap here at 970. Never thought this day would come, but yeah, this looks like it's going back down to under 10. Feel this gap here. And we got some pretty wide channels right now. Not good. So it's probably coming back under 10. And I really like the stock, you know. I like the company a lot. But, you know, I sold it like 45. So really glad I did that. That could have been pretty bad. And I had leaps too. I sold at 45. I should have sold. I should have loaded up on puts. I should have inversed myself on a lot of things. Neo, Alibaba, DraftKings, Palantir. Fortunately, I was able to escape most of these. But, damn, if I just loaded on puts on all of these, leap puts, would have been printed. Affirm Mega G. Yeah, Affirm just keeps on going down. Constant, like, double-digit losses every day. Really nasty. Yeah, it's at 1650 now. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
Yeah, really, really bad. You called it, dude. You said it was, I think, back at, like, 50, you said it was going down. And now it's at 18. Yeah, all growth not doing so good here. Alright, guys, let's get to crypto. 1 second. Let me check StockTwits as well. Actually, gonna mute real quick while this loads up. Well, I thought I heard a fire truck. Maybe not. No, I hear it. Whatever. So Coinbase is... Coinbase is #1 trending right now. This might make top 10 most active pretty soon. So AMC had a lot of chatter. But honorable mention there. Yeah, SoFi 8,000, 8,100. Upstart 6,800. And then Mullen. Ethereum is fading down here. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see if Coinbase makes top 10. Oh, crypto's going down now? You gotta be kidding me. I was short at 56. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I guess in hindsight, you could have shorted anything in the market, and you would have made out pretty fat. But yeah. Would have made, what, 60, 65% there? That's pretty sick. Alright, guys, so crypto is down 0.84% today. So it was green. Now it's going back down. But slight recovery here in crypto. Let's check it out. Well, first, trending, we got Terra, USD, and Terra, which were the big stories yesterday. We'll get to that in a second. Got some articles, but... Yeah, I was watching live yesterday. Terra USD went to like 62, got unpegged, went to 62. Terra's getting wrecked, under 30 now. And I think they depleted their reserves, but we'll get to that in a second. I think they had to empty out all their reserves to repeg Terra USD. And there's some conspiracies that Citadel was involved in that. But we'll get to the articles soon. The biggest gainers, Safe Floki, 543%. Elon Hype, 285%.
Hey, you're gonna lose all your money. That's a scam.
And Okra Tech Token. Don't know what that is, 225%. Alright, let's get to crypto here. So Bitcoin down 1%. So it's over 31K again. Little bit of a recovery. We briefly dipped under 30K yesterday, so little bounce there. Hopefully it holds. Ether up 1.21%. That's at 2350. Binance 3%. XRP 2%. Cardano pretty sideways. Solana down 1.25%. So Terra is coming back up. Like I said, it was at 62 yesterday. So it's coming back up at 91 now, down 4%. And it passed Doge again. Because yesterday, Doge was worth more than Terra USD. Avalanche down 2%. And here's Terra, down 52%. Down 70% for the week. Wow, it's back under 25. Because this was at 25 yesterday. Then it went back up over 30. And now it's back under 25. Ouch. Yeah, not good for Terra. Shiba up 4.7%. Polygon's doing pretty good. Crypto.com pretty good. Or Chronos, my bad. FTX. So it seems like a lot more red than green here. But not too much happening. Not too much happening. Yeah, let's sort this out. So it looks like maybe 40% of the coins in the green here. And not too much price action. Biggest gainer, Maker, 12%. Then it drops off pretty significantly. Flow, Chronos, Polygon, Sheeb, FTX. Yeah, so definitely more red than green, but it looks like the value coins, most of the value coins are in the green, which looks like it's holding up the market here, the crypto market. Yeah, Tron, Binance, Leo. So a lot of the value coins, XRP, Ether, a lot of the value coins in the green here. So value definitely holding up the market here, and Doge. And on the red side, so price action is not too bad on this side either. Like I said, about 60% of the coins in the red. Definitely Terra's pulling everything down here. Terra down 52%. We'll get to that in a second. Steppen down 18%. Monero 14%. Waves 11%. Then it drops off pretty hard from there. But this is mostly growth. There's a Near protocol. So biggest value losers, Terra, Near, Terra USD. But that looks like it's going to get repegged soon. But yeah, price action not too bad on both sides. So yeah, market slightly bearish. Seems like value is really holding up the whole market. And Terra is really pulling down the whole market here, which we'll discuss very shortly. So yeah, slightly bullish day in the stock market, slightly bearish day in crypto. Nothing too crazy going on today, but it looks like we're getting some stability back. For the meantime, at least. You never know. Tomorrow, Jay Powell could be like, F your calls and just dump everything again. But, not too bad. Not such a bad day. Pretty standard day. Nothing crazy going on here. So, hey. Way better than the last couple of days. Alright, let me pull up some articles here. Bro, Roblox go? Alright, let's check out Roblox first. Did they have earnings today? They did have earnings today. Yeah, wow. I was actually thinking about buying puts at 80 when this was in the 100s, because there's a gap there at 80. But then I saw this thing that Nancy Pelosi actually bought leaps on Roblox. And now that confused the hell out of me, because, you know, she usually tends to be right, so I thought it wasn't such a good idea to bet against Nancy Pelosi. But yeah, wow. This went from 140 down to 20 in 6 months. That's disgusting. That's really disgusting. And it's down, yeah, down to 20 now. Going back up a little bit, 21. But yeah, everything's going good for the most part. There's no good earnings. I haven't seen any really good earnings this season, this quarter. All right, give me a second here. Going to pull up our articles today, and we have quite a few. All right, gonna give this a second to finish loading. Take a quick drink, and we'll get started with the news today. All right, so today we got 6 articles. One about Terra Luna, one about Janet Yellen, one about MicroStrategy, one about FTX, one about Biden, and one about Elon Musk. Let's do it, guys. So this happened yesterday. Luna Foundation guard seeks more than $1 billion to shore up UST stablecoin sources. Quick take. The Luna Foundation guard has been reaching out to large crypto investors in the hope of raising over $1 billion to shore up the embedded UST stablecoin. According to 3 sources with knowledge of the process. The algorithmic stablecoin has dropped as low as 61 cents on Monday. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, yesterday and today, Terra was getting wrecked. UST got unpegged, went as low as 60 cents, 62 cents. I was watching it live yesterday. And yeah, Terra is down to 25 now. And they had to deplete their capital. They had $1.5 billion in reserves. They were trying to build up to 10 billion, but things were getting so bad yesterday they had to empty out their wallet and buy up a bunch of UST and Terra to stabilize the price, to repeg the coin. So they're out about $1.5 billion, and now they need more reserves. So this is why they're raising capital. Want $1 billion to replace the $1 billion, over $1 billion they lost yesterday, stabilizing the price. So I'm not sure if anyone's going to go for this. Pretty risky. I guess high risk, high reward. But I sure as hell wouldn't invest in this, not after what happened yesterday. But yeah, major guff for Terra and Terra USD yesterday. UST. And they have no more money, so they got to raise more money to stay afloat here. If Manscaped had a ticker symbol, what do you think it would be? Mans, ball, trim, or PUBE? Hey, they all work. They all work. For professional reasons, it should probably be Mans or trim. Probably Mans. But if they were trolling, it should be PUBE. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Maybe one day. See their ads everywhere. Seem to be pretty big. But then I was thinking about getting one. I was reading reviews on it. And people were saying it's pretty bad, actually. Reviews were saying they nicked themselves and cut themselves. And yeah, just not to get one. I don't think it's worth it. But you see the ads everywhere. What up, Low Roller?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Alright, so building on from the last article. Treasury's Yellen highlights Terra collapse in call for stablecoin legislation. The run on Terra's UST illustrates that stablecoins are a rapidly growing product, and there are rapidly growing risks, said Yellen. So I'm not going to read all this, but yeah. Everyone's taking note. The government's taking note of what happened to Terra. Yellen doesn't like it, although, she's always been pretty anti-crypto. So she saw what happened to Terra yesterday and doesn't like it, and now she wants stablecoin regulation and legislation, which honestly might be a good thing. There has to be some, I think. I don't like too much regulation, but yeah, there has to be some form of protection. So maybe pretty soon here we'll start to see more regulation and legislation on stablecoins, because that can't happen. Stablecoins getting depegged. Like Terra's not too bad, but imagine USDC got depegged or Tether got depegged. Everyone would be out their money. So yes, I don't really like her too much, but I do agree to some extent. We do need some regulation on stablecoins. What up, Wilson?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. I have a good day on Skill Game today. Made $30 profit. All right, congrats, dude. And glad you could join the show. I guess you're done. took the profit and ran. You should do TA Luna since it got wrecked 60% yesterday. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but it's number 10 on StockTwits right now. Only 3,200 mentions, so not as popular as some other stocks. So it's definitely worth a look at, but not many people are gonna watch the video. Pretty surprising because it is a big story. Luna is new big connections. It collapsed 60% today. Not yet. It's recovering. Didn't go to zero, but I mean it can. I don't know if we just went over an article where they're raising $1 billion, trying to raise $1 billion because they spent over $1 billion yesterday trying to bring the price back up. But yeah, it's been pretty rough for Luna lately. All right, next article here. MicroStrategy will never sell its Bitcoin, Saylor suggests. Michael Saylor said that in addition to 115,109 Bitcoin, MicroStrategy could pledge some other collateral if needed. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor implied the company will not sell its Bitcoin. The firm has 115,109 Bitcoin available to pledge as collateral for its Bitcoin-backed loan and could put some other collateral available if needed, he added. MicroStrategy took out the loan to purchase more Bitcoin last month. So, yeah, pretty interesting because up to this point, we all thought that they would get liquidated. They get margin called at 21K. But now Michael Saylor's saying that's not the case. So it says they get margin called if it hit 3,500, which it probably will never hit 3,500. And he says they're not selling even if that happened. He said if it went to 3,500 and they're getting margin called, they're gonna pledge more collateral from somewhere else. So the Super Ape staying true to his word here. It says their cost basis is 30,700. So they briefly went under their cost basis yesterday. But you heard it here. Michael Saylor said they're not in danger of getting margin called, and even if they were, they'd just take out more loans. So I love it. What an ape. If you bought Luna stablecoin at 69 cents yesterday, you make tons of money today. Yeah, but it was just falling so rapidly. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be that stupid, and it actually worked out. So, yeah. High risk, high reward there. Buying at 69. Buying any stablecoin that gets depegged. El Salvador bought more Bitcoin yesterday. Yeah, I saw that too. I think he bought like 500 or something. Which is the right thing to do, but I'm sure the citizens of his country aren't too happy about that. Just playing with their money like that. But in the long term, he's doing the right thing. All right, next article here. FTX US Open Chicago HQ will sponsor supplemental income pilot. The crypto exchange will support eligible low-income Chicago residents with monthly payments and free banking services. And here they are. Here's the mayor, Lori Lightfoot, Beetlejuice, right? That's what they call her, Beetlejuice. So FTX US has launched a supplemental income pilot program in partnership with the city of Chicago and local organization Equity and Transformation. The cryptocurrency exchange announced the news at the grand opening of its Chicago headquarters. So this is pretty cool. So they're going to sponsor 100 Chicagoans, and they'll each get $500 monthly, and a no-fee bank account and a Visa debit card through FTX. And they're promoting financial literacy. So, hey, how do I sign up for this? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not from Chicago, but $500 a month sounds pretty good for no reason. Funds for this initiative will come from the FTX Foundation, which plans to distribute over $100 million to charitable programs in 2022. Hey, why don't you sign up? Do one in New York. Let me sign up for this. I'll take it. That's like It's like a mini stimulus check. That's like universal basic income. That's pretty cool. Good for FTX. Not sure if they're doing it out of the goodness of their hearts or just for tax write-offs or what, but citizens will benefit from this, so that's good news. All right, so some non-crypto stuff now. Biden says White House could drop Trump China tariffs to lower consumer prices. President Joe Biden said that cooling prices are his top domestic priority, even as Wall Street braces for another inflation report north of 8%. The president also said that the White House is in the middle of a review of its tariffs imposed against China during former President Donald Trump's tenure and could opt to drop them. Honestly, that's probably the smart thing to do. I don't know why they're still there. I thought they were already lifted, but yeah, you know, the tariffs don't benefit anyone. They're just making everything go up more expensive. Only people that benefit are the actual producers that in the U.S. that make these products. So yeah, yes, he should definitely lift these tariffs. It makes sense economically, and that would help a little bit. So that's good news. Slightly bullish news for the economy. Open back up globalization. Well, I mean, it's kind of getting shut down now with Ukraine and Russia, but now's the time that globalization is needed. You need to open things up, not shut things down. And last article, Elon Musk says he would lift Twitter ban on Donald Trump after deal closes. Elon Musk said he would reverse Twitter's ban on former President Donald Trump if his acquisition goes through. I would reverse the permanent ban, Musk said. I don't own Twitter yet, so this is not like a thing that will definitely happen, because what if I don't own Twitter?
What?
So that was the part that surprised me. What do you mean, what if you don't own Twitter? So he's suggesting that there's a chance it may not go through yet. It may not go through. And then imagine you bought in Twitter, hoping for 54.20, and it doesn't go through. But yeah, Twitter permanently suspended Trump from the platform January 2021. So, I mean, kind of expected news, you know, that Musk would lift the ban. But he says he may not own Twitter, which is pretty surprising to me. But all right, guys, that's it. That's all the articles for today. Good stuff. And let's get to the TA now. We're doing pretty good on time. 4:50. Let's check StockTwits here. I don't think this is going to update until 5, but yeah, Coinbase is number 1 trending now. And Roblox is number 3. So we'll see if Coinbase makes top 10. I don't think it will, though. We'll see. But yeah, so SoFi, we're going to do SoFi, Upstart, and Ethereum. And we're going to do, I'm going to make some extra content on Mullen after the show. And possibly even Coinbase if this makes top 10. Alright, guys, let me check YouTube real quick. Please smash the like button if you haven't yet. 2 viewers, 5 likes, so slow show today, huh? I mean, Tuesdays is pretty slow, so appreciate everyone who's still here. Don't know who you guys are. But, yeah, let's get to the Yolos. Not the Yolos. Let's get to the TA today. So we're doing SoFi first, alright. It's going up a little bit here. Alright, gonna take a quick drink and we'll do it. Let's get started. Should actually pull up the news, see if anything else happened, because the earnings actually dropped early. Guess not. Let me check if there's any price upgrades. I don't think so. Oh, there's one. Mizuho 14. Alright, let's do it. So here is SOFI, SoFi Technologies. This finishes at $5.25 today. That is down 12.06%. So this had earnings today. And actually the earnings leaked. Because earnings were meant to be after the market closed. Or meant to come out after the market closed. But for whatever reason, it dropped in the middle of the day. And the stock was halted in the middle of the day for a while. So actually we have a CNBC article. Let's read that real quick. Give me a second here. SoFi stock falls after fintech firm accidentally releases first quarter report early. Shares of SoFi sharply fell on Tuesday and were halted for nearly 3 hours after the company accidentally released its first quarter results early. The company said the report was released early due to human error. SoFi was scheduled to report its results after the market closed on Tuesday. Although its latest results topped analyst estimates, its forecast for the second quarter was weaker than predicted. So there you have it, guys. They released their earnings early due to human error, whatever that means. Don't really see how I can mess up that bad. I think someone's getting fired. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the earnings. Oh, before that. So the stock did make top 10 on StockTwits today. Had over 8,000 mentions, so we're going to analyze it. All right, let's go ahead and check out the earnings here. So EPS was negative 14 cents, and the estimate was negative 14 cents. So they met their EPS. Revenue was $321.73 million, which beat the estimate of $286.36 million. So pretty big beat there on revenue. So they met EPS and revenue beat. The guidance for Q2 is $330 to $340 million. And the estimate is $339.2 million. So that seems to be in line with Q2 guidance, with Q2 estimates. And for 2022, guidance is 1.5 billion to 1.51 billion dollars, and the estimate is 1.44 billion dollars. So actually, guidance is not that bad. Maybe a little lower than expectations in Q2, but for 2022, guidance looks pretty good. So yeah, this really doesn't make too much sense. Earnings were pretty good actually. EPS meet, revenue beat. And guidance is in line. And Q2 guidance is in line with the estimates. 2022 guidance is above the estimates. So not really sure why the stock is tanking so much. But hey, that's how it's been. The whole market is crazy. And really all stocks have been selling off on earnings for the most part. In addition to that, Mizuho adjusted their price target to $14, which is pretty bullish. It's currently around 5. It's currently at 5.25, so almost a 200% upside according to Mizuho. And I'm sure tomorrow we'll get a lot more price adjustments as well. Okay, let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this looks like a cup and handle in the making. Can't really say where the bottom is because it looks like it's not bottoming out, because it looks like it's not done bottoming out just yet. But there are multiple possible tops. It can be 725, 1025, 1070, 1310, 14, 1655, 1720, 1880, 2470, yeah, or even the high of 2470. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. Although I do think the most realistic top would be 725. But cup and handle, bullish indicator in the short and long terms. Gap down. Where's the gap down? I think it's back here. And then we do have a gap down at 845, so that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 845 eventually to fill this gap. And in the aftermarket here, this is running up to 533, so that's a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will run to the upside. And MACD. Can't even really see it. And here on the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line is about to cross the signal line. So that's a bearish indicator that is telling us that it may be time to sell. Okay. Let me just change that back. All right. I think I got it. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. Or will be. I'll put it there. Didn't have time to put it there before. Okay. So right now this is sitting on the support of 525, which I finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 580, 610, 625, 640, 660, 685, 705, 725, 745, 770, 785, 810, 825, 840, 850, 880, $9, 925, 960, 975, $10, 1025, 1045, and then 1070. There is resistance above 1070, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 480, which is the all-time low. The all-time low, which it hit earlier today. Okay. So right now at this current price, 525. The channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 610 to the upside, the channels start to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this breaks 610. RSI is currently at 30, so this is oversold and undervalued. So this could be a good buying opportunity, not financial advice. And this did 125 million in volume today. Which is above average, so the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So like I said, I don't think the sell-off today was really justified based on the earnings, because the earnings were pretty good, actually. So for whatever reason, the market didn't like it. And you know, SoFi is a pretty legit company. It's not going anywhere. So in the long term, it looks like a good stock to buy and hold. Got some really bullish indicators in the cup and handle. Gap down, low RSI. In the short term, this is probably going to run a little bit more to the downside, but really shouldn't go too much lower. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. Looks like a really good buying opportunity to me. Looks like a really good buying opportunity to me. 525, already a really good entry. Near the all-time low. Near the all-time low, which it set today. RSI says this is oversold, undervalued. So I can't support going long at 525 and lower. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at 480. And lower than that if it goes there. But I don't have any support below 480. Personally, I would hold off for a couple of days. I would apply the 3-day rule here, which for everyone who doesn't know, is when a stock gets wrecked, it's recommended that you hold off for 3 days because it's probably going to keep selling off. Wait until the volatility cools off, then come in and make your move. So you really can't go too wrong at 525, but if you hold off for a couple of days here, you should be able to get a little bit better. But yeah, unjustified sell-off, all-time low, really can't go too wrong buying in here. So it looks like a really good buying opportunity to me. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Again, very bullish indicators here. Only bearish indicator is the MACD. But it's just way too late to go short here at 525. You should have went short anywhere from 25 down to like 10. And here at 525, it's just way too late. You missed a lot of downside potential. Really not too much more downside potential and a lot of upside potential. So I really don't see why you'd go short here. Seems like a really bad idea. I would say going short here would be a high risk, low reward play. Just doesn't make sense. So please don't do that, guys. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I would say going long here would be a low risk, high reward play. Shouldn't really go too much further to the downside and a lot of upside potential. So yeah, guys, pretty straightforward. Pretty good earnings, but for whatever reason, the stock sold off today. In the short and long terms, the chart looks really bullish. So I can't support going long at the current price, 525, although if you hold off for a couple of days, you can probably get a little bit better. Great time to buy the dip. And absolutely no reason to go short here. Way too late, bad idea. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today, and good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is SOFI. Would you buy the dip on USO? Let's check it out. Probably not yet, to be honest. Not saying it's a bad play, but I'll probably wait to see if it goes a little lower. Yeah, probably not. I personally wouldn't do it. Not saying you shouldn't do it. But I just don't think it's the greatest entry. RSI is at 45 right now, so it's a decent entry. But, you know, I'd try to see if it goes lower. If it goes lower, then great. If it doesn't, then, you know, I just move on to something else. But yeah, it's not necessarily a bad play, just pretty average play at the moment. But energy in a bear market like this, energy is a defensive stock. Anything food, pharmaceuticals, energy, they're all defensive stocks. So it may be a good time to buy in this bear market. You should that's what the professionals do. They rotate sectors and stuff. So, not a bad idea buying oil in this bear market. But as for the chart itself, it's not bad, just pretty average. So personally, I'd wait to see if it dips anymore. But, if you want to go for it, sure, go ahead. Just not the greatest entry. Not a bad entry, but not, the greatest entry. All right, next one, Upstart. Let's refresh on StockTwits real quick. I don't know why I closed it. Let's see if Coinbase is getting any mentions here. So no, it looks like Coinbase is not really getting any mentions. Interesting. And Ethereum is going down too. So you know what? Maybe we won't do Ethereum. I should show it. Because Ethereum had 4,000 before. And now it's only 3,000, number 10. So, you know what? I don't think we're going to do Ethereum today. Maybe we can do Mullen, but I don't think we'll do Mullen either. I'll just do Mullen after the show. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're probably just not do Ethereum, and we'll just finish up with Upstart. And I'll do Mullen after the show. I think that sounds like a plan. All right. Well, we'll do Upstart and refresh to see how it goes. All right, next one, Upstart. So here is UPST Upstart Holdings. This finishes at $33.61 today. That is down 56.42%. Was it a helicopter? Jeez. Wait for that to pass.
And it's gone.
So this had earnings yesterday. So terrible day for this stock. But this did make top 10 on StockTwits today. So we're going to analyze it. So there's a reason as to why the stock went down so much today. Yesterday in the aftermarket yesterday, they did have earnings. So let's check that out. Wherever it is. So EPS was 61 cents, which beat the estimate of 51 cents. And revenue was $310 million, which beat the estimate of $300 million. So both EPS beat on EPS beat on both EPS and revenue. So actually earnings were pretty good. So as for the guidance, Q2 guidance is $295 to $305 million versus the estimate of $334.8 million. So guidance doesn't look so good for... Oh. And for 2022, guidance is $1.25 billion versus $1.4 billion estimate. So it looks like guidance is not too great for both Q2 and 2022. So very strong earnings, but weak guidance. So it appears like the market doesn't like the guidance. And is selling based on that. So in addition to the earnings, we do have a bunch of price adjustments here. Piper Sandler adjusts to $44. Stevens $28. Wedbush $35. Citi $50. JP Morgan $70. And Goldman Sachs $40. So it looks like on the lower end, we have $28. And on the higher end, we have $70. So yeah, good earnings, bad guidance. Market didn't like it. Looks like institutions are selling up. Looks like institutions are pulling their money, selling off here. Down over 56% today. Very nasty. All right, let's go ahead and analyze here. Roblox limp. What's Roblox at now? Yeah, I was going to buy that too, but I was going to buy it because I saw my cousin playing it and I didn't know what it was, but it looked pretty good. I looked it up and, apparently it's really popular. And then I was going to buy puts because Nancy Pelosi, because there was a gap, but then Nancy Pelosi bought calls and I was like, maybe it's a bad idea. Oh well. Okay. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. It looked like the bottom of the cup was 69.75, but after today, there's going to be a new bottom. Can't say where it is just yet. But there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 97.95, 115, 129, 158, 200, 223, 270, 345, 354, 367, or even the high of 401. Although I do think the most realistic top would be $98. But those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. We also have a double gap down. First gap down at 307. So that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to 307 to fill this gap. May take a while, but eventually it should. And then today, we had another gap down at $76. So that's another bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 76 to fill this gap. Again, may take a little bit, but eventually it should. MACD. Can you guys see this one? Yeah. And down here on the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line has crossed the signal line, so that's a bearish indicator. That is telling us that it may be time to sell. Okay. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. What is this? I think I'm bugging. What is that? Random line. So right now this is sitting on the support of 34.30. Let me redraw this actually. So right now this is sitting on the support of 33.60, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 38.40, 46.25, 51.90, 56.60, 62.25, 69.75, 67.35, 76.35, 82.90, 91.40, 97.95, and then 106. There is resistance above 106, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Well, actually, and then 115. There is resistance above 115, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be $29 and then $25.50. Well, yeah. So right now at this current price, $33.60. The channels to the upside and the downside. Huh. The channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 38.40 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get pretty wide, so expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 38.40. RSI is currently at 26, so that is oversold and undervalued, so this could be a good buying opportunity, not financial advice. And this did 69 million in volume today. Nice. Biggest volume day of the year. So the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So this one appears to be pretty obvious to me. I don't really think this sell-off was justified. They had good earnings. Guidance was below expectations, but really doesn't justify a 56% sell-off. That's insane. And all the hedge funds think that the stock is worth more than it's currently at, besides Stevens. in the short and long terms, the stock looks really bullish. We got some strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle, double gap down, and low RSI. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. You really can't go too wrong at the current price, 33.60. Again, a lot of bullish indicators. It made the yearly low today, almost at the all-time low. RSI says oversold, undervalued. So yeah, 33.60 is a really good entry. I would support going long at 33.60 and lower. And if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But honestly, I would apply the 3-day rule here. Which for everyone who doesn't know is when the stock gets wrecked, it's recommended that you hold off for at least 3 days because there's still a lot of volatility and will probably continue to sell off for the next few days. So, really can't go too wrong buying it at 33.60, but if you're a little patient here, wait a couple of days, you should be able to get a little bit better. And I would say going long here would be a low risk, high reward play. Really shouldn't go too much lower. Not too much more downside potential. A lot of upside potential. Again, there's the gap at $76, which is let's see here. Which is about a 130% upside from the current price, 33.60. And 306, 307. And longer term, there's a gap. Again, there's a gap down at 306. And that would be over a, and that'd be over a 800%, and that'd be over an 800% upside from the current price. So a lot of upside potential here. So yeah, it looks like a really great buying opportunity to me. Now, if you want to go short now, financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. You should have went short anywhere from 400 to 100. And here at 33.60, it's just way too late going short here. Yearly low, near the all-time low. Again, a lot of bullish indicators. Only bearish indicator is the MACD. Really shouldn't go too much lower. Not too much downside potential, and a lot of upside potential. So I would say going short here would be a high-risk, low-reward play. Absolutely no reason to go short here. That'd be a really bad idea. You're definitely going to get burned if you do that. So, you're most likely going to get burned if you do that. So please don't short this one, guys. Makes no sense to do that. All right, so pretty straightforward, guys. Good earnings, bad guidance. Market didn't like it. Sold off, but pretty unjustified. So in the short and long terms, looks really bullish. I can support going long at 33.60 at the current price. But if you hold off for a couple of days, you should be able to get a little bit better. And really no reason to go short here. Really bad idea. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is UPST Upstart Holdings. Alright guys. So let's just double check StockTwits here. So still no Coinbase. Okay. So I was going to do Ethereum, but this is, not getting that many mentions anymore. So I think we're going to skip Ethereum. We're not going to do Ethereum today. I'm going to do Mullen after the show. We're not going to discuss it here. But alright, let's finish up with the Yolos. So I don't think too many people are still here. Let me check YouTube. Pretty slow show today. Still says 2 viewers, 5 likes, so thank you guys. Yeah, let's finish up the YOLO. So we should be done pretty soon. Like 15 minutes or so. 15, 20 minutes. So yeah, Tuesday, not the greatest day for streaming. And, good amount of people came in, but didn't hit the like button. So that kind of sucks, but... Alright, whatever. Appreciate you guys who are still here.
I appreciate you.
And let's just finish up here with the YOLOs. Alright. So, we'll get started here. Alright, guys, so today should be fun. Nothing too serious. Got a lot of memes. Some gained corn and some lost corn. We have 8 YOLOs in total. So it shouldn't take too long. Let's do it, guys. This first one is by M. Poozed. Market cycles. Bear markets create strong memes. Strong memes create bull markets. Bull markets create bad memes. Bad memes create bear markets.
Knowledge.
So this is a pun on what's the saying? Strong men create good times. I'm not even. I forgot what the saying was, but yeah, it's like a cycle. So, pretty true here. Pretty true. Can't believe I forgot what the saying was. But it was like, strong men create good times, which makes weak men, which makes bad times. And bad times create strong men. Something like that. Alright, this is by Tills0R. Can you relate? So, stock traders, minus 2%. Crypto traders, minus 40%.
And it's gone.
Yes, I can relate. I can relate. Getting wrecked on Bitcoin and Doge lately. So these are the boomers, and here's the apes. Ain't nothing to them. Hurts. It hurts though. And here's our man Peter Tuchman right here. Alright, this is by High Farer. When you don't trust the green anymore. So, yes, I can relate to this. I'm sure you guys can relate. Here's Fry from Futurama. You know, the Fry meme. Very skeptical. So you see all this green in the market. But I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Tomorrow, Jay Powell's going to say F your calls. And just dump everything. So, you know, it's how it's been. Red day, red day, red day. Everything crashes. One green day. And no one believes it. And rightfully so. So I can totally relate. I'm sure you guys can relate as well. Alright, this is by Vast Bag 1329. Put them together. So here we got Jim Cramer and Kathy Wood. Definitely made for each other. So the two clowns of Wall Street. Give them the clown. Yeah. So inverse Jim Cramer, inverse Kathy Wood equals tendies. They should start a hedge fund together. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, they definitely belong together. Alright, this is by Nee Chris. Buying the dip. So here's the Matthew McConaughey meme. Different roles he's played in movies. Buying the dip for the first time. 25% after buying the dip. Buying the dip for the 5th time.
Be connected.
And, wow. Yeah, what a difference. So, yeah, another one I can relate to. For sure. I've been buying the dip over and over and over, and it just keeps on dipping. So now I'm kind of scared to buy the dip. And then, of course, it's going to rip right after that. Alright, let's get to the actual YOLOs here. So this is by Ash J2428. Got lucky today. Roller coaster ride with SPY call. So yeah, here we got some SPY FDs, SPY YOLOs here. 2,600 calls, or excuse me, 1,600 calls. 423 SPY. So this was, looks like a 40K YOLO. Yeah. No, was it? $40-something K YOLO. We'll call it 42K YOLO, 43K YOLO. And right now is up 39K, 92%. Very nice, very nice. SPY. Alright. So yeah, this is definitely a sell. This definitely is a sell. Because I doubt SPY is going to 423 in 3 days. I mean, it might, but I highly doubt it. So, yeah, not sure if he sold or not already, but this is definitely a sell. Hit the sell button first thing in the morning. Almost 100% gain. You know, super FDs. Crazy amount of money here. Take the profit, run. Because if you don't, it's probably going to zero. But then watch it moon again. That'd be pretty funny. But you got to be happy with the profit here. So don't do this, guys. This is insane. But sometimes it works out. And when it does, hit the sell button. So Ash J2428, thanks for posting. Congrats to you, dude. Crazy play. I don't recommend you guys do this. This is insane. Straight up gambling. But it worked out. And at this point, hit the sell button. Get your money. Take your money. Run. Before it goes to zero. So congrats to you. Good luck, and please post updates. How are we looking tomorrow? Green and red? We'll check it out. Well, we'll check out SPY here. It's going down in the aftermarket. Slightly. So, I mean, kind of hard to tell with this. It's not moving that much, but it looks, it might go red. It might go slightly red. That's my prediction. Slightly red. Hopefully not, though. But based on the aftermarket action here, SPY is slightly down. So I predict slightly red. All right, this is by Jake Tibbs. The last of my money. 62K to $388 in 16 months with the screenshot of single day 13K loss for auto mods. Oh boy, alright. Let's check it out. Yeah, so this was last year. He had almost 60K. And yep, today he's down to 389 bucks.
And it's gone.
So not really sure how this happens, but I can make some educated guesses here. We see Clover FDs May 20th, 2022. Down 99% on these. That was about a 5K YOLO. So yeah, definitely YOLOing. Too many YOLOs. Too many FD YOLOs, and that's how you blow up your account. So it can't feel too bad. Totally his fault. But hey, at least he got 20 years of tax write-offs. So yeah, Jake Tibbs, thanks for hosting. Sorry for your loss. Great content. But yeah, this is definitely because you were playing options too much. You know, don't recommend you do this in the future. Chill out. Buy shares, not FDs. Hope you learned your lesson here. Expensive lesson. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad, you know. But yeah, dude, really sucks. But totally your fault. But yeah, thanks for hosting. Sorry for your loss. Hope you make your money back. Hope it doesn't hurt too much. Well, I think it does hurt a lot because this is last of his money. Yeah, good luck to you, dude. Hope you learn from this. Thanks for hosting. All right, last one by Kickboy21. I love burning my own money. So this one's pretty straightforward. Blue Bits account. Got 432 left, but down 14.5K all time. 97% down.
And it's gone.
So again, only way this is possible is FD YOLOs. So, chill with FDs, guys. Not as bad as the last guy, but still hurts a lot. So yeah, chill with FDs, guys. Usually doesn't work. So, Kickboy21, thanks for hosting. Sorry for your loss, but definitely because you played FDs too much. Chill out next time. You know, 15K, not the worst thing in the world. You make your money back. But, you know, do it the right way next time. Buy shares. Chill with the YOLOs. You know, hope you learn from this expensive lesson. But you gotta learn it somehow. Some mates never learn, but I hope you do. So, yeah, thanks for hosting. Good luck to you. Sorry for your loss. Thanks for hosting. Alright, let's refresh StockTwits. But I don't think Coinbase is going to come up here. Nope. I think a lot of folks can't trade anymore since a lot of folk probably holding bags. Yeah, retail is definitely holding a lot of bags. Retail is very non-existent right now. And hedge funds are selling. Institutions are selling. Retail is not participating. That's what happens during bear markets. That's why, you know, the channel is growing slower than usual, because when the markets are green, everyone's happy. A lot of retail participation. When it's red, you know, everyone doesn't trade anymore, and sub slow down. Not so much retail participation anymore. That's how it goes. But alright, guys. That is the show for today. So we did a little bit of an audible. I was going to do Ethereum. But that's not really getting too many mentions anymore, so not going to do Ethereum. And I'll do Mullen. I'll do Mullen after the show. I'll do some bonus content, but I don't think we should do it live. Really focusing on earnings during the live show. But yeah, alright guys. that is the show for today. So, thank you everyone for coming today. Pretty slow show, to be honest. Not a bad show. Great, good stuff to go over. A lot of content, but Tuesday, pretty slow day. Retail pretty non-existent right now, so appreciate everyone who did come around. Anything else, guys? Questions, comments, concerns? Put it in the chat right now. Otherwise, we'll get out of here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed. Like I said, not a bad show, just pretty slow day. But yeah, we had a lot to get through. A lot of articles, TA, Yolos. So we're actually finishing in like an hour 45 minutes here. We actually got through that pretty fast, mostly because there's not too much chatting. Usually there's a lot more chatting and it takes up a lot more time. But yeah, we just got through business today. So I'll record the Mullen TA right now and post these videos very soon. And I'm going to post some Patreon videos tonight. Alright, let me check YouTube real quick, but I don't think there's anyone still here. Oh, there's 4 people. Alright, well, I appreciate everyone who's still here. Where's my memes?
I appreciate you. You loyal.
Please smash the like button on your way out, guys. And alright, that's it. Let's get out of here. Your company eats in Florida? Not really sure what you mean by that. Your company eats in Florida? Yeah, not sure what you mean, dude. Oh, CR News is here. What up, dude? Not sure how long you've been here, but appreciate you. Hope you didn't just come in, because we're ending the show. Where's my... Can't see with the shades on. There it is.
Hey, hey, hey. What's
Is in Florida. No, it's not. It's in New York. It's based in New York. I mean, I could take clients from Florida, but no, it's based in New York. I'm going to get my website. I have to work on my website, because I just got approved, like, last week. So, I checked the website. It says located in Florida. That's not my website, dude. Must be a different Hyperion Wealth Management. I don't have a website yet. I'm going to work on that very soon. I just got to get some other stuff done. No, that's not me. That's not me. That's must be a different one. I'll check that out, though. But yeah, that's not me. It's not in Florida. It's in New York. But I can take clients from anywhere, though. But yeah, that's the wrong Hyperion, dude. But I do want to see what that's about. And I do have to make a website coming up here. Alright, let's get out of here, guys. Please smash the like button on your way out. Alright. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on The Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.